Okay, you didn't see any vehicles before you went inside or anything like that?
No, but what worries me is these crackheads that walk in his house behind the house. I don't know. I've always felt weird about them, and I don't know.
So you leave your daughter out there to play by herself? We had a missing 4-year-old in Aiken, South Carolina, who has officially been classified as deceased. And it seems like the mother and father killed her months ago.
Police say the parents of 4-year-old Javeayah Harris are now under arrest. The missing child is at the center of a massive search that is sadly now leading to a deadly update. News 19's Ariana Clay is sharing more from today's news conference, including ongoing efforts centered around this little girl.
I'm deeply saddened to tell you that our investigation and evidence leads us to believe that 4-year-old Javeayah Harris is deceased. It's the outcome that we all feared, and sadly, it's the outcome that we must face.
The case began Tuesday, June 30th, when Javeayah Harris was reported missing from her home in Aiken County, sparking a massive search involving local, state, and federal agencies. Police say Harris had been dead for at least a month before her disappearance was reported to 911 on June 30th. Aiken County Sheriff Marty Sawyer announced Saturday morning that Javeayah's father, 23-year-old Jamara Harris, and her mother, 22-year-old Michelle Herring, have both been arrested, charged with homicide by child abuse and filing a false police report.
The night of the 911 call on June 30th, when that call was made, it was already too late to save Javeayah.
Now we worried about this because just the facts and the statements from the mother did not make sense to me. The fact that she said she was last seen outside a chicken coop late at night by herself doesn't make sense to me for a 4-year-old to be left alone. So I initially thought there's a possibility the family was the culprit. But it is still tragic to hear about. Let's keep going.
At this time, our investigation supports that she had been deceased for at least a month.
Now, Sawyer says the focus has turned to recovering her body with crews searching an area outside of Aiken County.
If in fact Javeayah's body is where we think it is, it's going to be a difficult time for everybody there.
Neighbors say the case has left the community heartbroken.
Yeah, it's sad. It shouldn't happen.
And just a 4-year-old, you know, it's just sad that a 4-year-old is just taken missing, and just, you know, we were looking for her to come up, found some kind of a way, but unfortunately it was just a bad circumstance.
Sheriff Sawyer says the search for Javeayah's body remains active and additional charges could be filed against her parents as the investigation continues. In Aiken County, Ariana Clay for News 19.
This is a tragic situation, no matter how you look at it. But let's get over into this next video because they didn't get bond.
Community members will gather for a vigil for 4-year-old Javeayah Harris. Good evening, I'm Sydney Palmer. The Aiken County Sheriff's Office says they believe Harris is dead and that she's been dead for about a month. And that search for her started on Tuesday on Hillsborough Street and Ridgecrest Road. Today, Javeayah's parents, Javeayah Harris and Michelle Herring, were both denied bond, and both are charged with homicide by child abuse, and Michelle is charged with filing a false police report. The two were in court for separate hearings today. Your Sydney Hood has the latest from the courtroom.
Javeayah Harris and Michelle Herring faced separate bond hearings and walked away with the same result. Both denied, both staying in custody. Herring's hearing was first. She is charged with homicide by child abuse and filing a false police report. No attorneys were present for her, and she was denied bond. Harris appeared before the judge next. He is charged with homicide by child abuse. No attorneys were present for him, and he was also denied bond.
Today's bond is being Denied.
Because Judge Ronald Thornton doesn't have authority to rule on homicide charges, both parents' bonds will now transfer to a circuit court judge who must hear them within the next 30 days. Judge Thornton found neither parent qualified for a court-appointed attorney. Again, both parents are charged with homicide by child abuse, which carries 20 years to life in prison. Herring also faces up to 5 years for filing a false police report. Tonight, Javeayah's body has still not been found. Investigators believe she's been dead for at least a month. The search continues in an area outside of Aiken County. Meanwhile, outside her home tonight, a vigil of stuffed animals and flowers left behind by the community who never stopped searching for her. In Aiken,
This is a tragic situation. Now, that was a little interesting part that I heard. They don't qualify for a public defender. I might have heard it wrong, but I thought no matter what, if you ask for one, you can get it. But is it based off financials or that? Somebody might need to explain that to me in the comments. Let's get over into the next video, y'all. And we actually have the 911 call that was made to report that her missing. So let's get over into that.
Aiken County 911, where's your emergency?
Ma'am, I'm at 39 Hillsborough Street. I can't find my baby.
39 Hillsborough Street.
Yes, ma'am. She was outside playing, and I came out here after cooking dinner a little bit, and I'm looking for her, but I don't see her nowhere.
All right, how old is this baby?
She's 4.
All right, what was she wearing?
She has on pink Minnie Mouse pajamas, and she had me in pink beads. She had braids.
Is she black, white, or Hispanic?
She's mixed.
Okay, how long ago did you see her, ma'am? When was the last time you saw her?
I just came out here like no less than 20 or 30 minutes ago. I went in the house to cook dinner, and I told her it's time to come in once it starts getting dark. And when I came out here, I can't find her.
Just take a breath for me, okay? I already have them on the way to you, okay? Do you know where she might be heading? Okay, you have any family or friends that live around the area?
No, but she usually try to chase our chickens to catch them, and I've been looking through the woods to try to see if I see her, but I don't see her nowhere.
What's your name?
My name is Micheline Harris.
What's her name?
Javeayah Harris.
Harris? I couldn't hear the first name.
Javeayah is spelled Javeayah. And I wasn't out here. I'm 39 weeks pregnant. I can't keep up with her like that.
Okay.
Now, quick question. Is 4 years old appropriate for her to be outside by herself? In an area not fenced in, like maybe if it was the backyard and she had toys back there, but an area not fenced in where she could easily wander away. Is that not too young? Parents tell me. Let's keep going, though.
And what? Anybody else out there with her? Like that was out there with her? Any friends, kids playing with her?
The way our yard is set up, it's nothing but the dogs and the chickens right here at the back.
All right. Does she have any health issues? Any mental issues? Anything like that?
They suspect that she was autistic, but she's just now turning 4, so they don't have no diagnosis all the way.
Okay.
But she's very smart, though. She don't seem autistic.
Does she talk?
Yeah. She can carry a full conversation.
Okay, you didn't see any vehicles before you went inside or anything like that?
No, but what worries me is these crackheads that walk in his house behind the house. I don't know. I've always felt weird about them, and I don't know.
So you leave your daughter out there to play by herself?
Hello?
I'm still here, ma'am. Give me just a second.
My call might be breaking up because of where we at.
Okay. What's a good callback number for you, ma'am?
Ma'am, I don't have one. My phone is not on, but I can still call 911.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I have them on the way to you. Just to confirm, Where was she in the house when you saw her last?
No, she wasn't in the house, ma'am. She been playing outside today. And
Okay.
she asked me, can she play for a little bit more before it got dark? And I said yes. And I literally, her bath water is in the tub, ran, and dinner is cooking, and I came out here to get her, and I can't even find her.
Okay, is there a certain place she likes to play outside?
Usually in the chicken coop, and that's usually where I find her every day. And I just looked in here, and she's not in here.
Okay. Is there any bodies of water nearby?
I don't know, ma'am. Me and my husband just now purchased in this house. I don't know about this area much, but it's not a good area. I'll tell you that. It's not good.
Okay, you say you searched the woods. Is that behind your house?
Yes, it's like a pathway right behind my house. And we usually take the dog sometimes in the woods to just let them run. And she'll come, so I know she knows about the woods. And but I look down the same pathway that we walk, and I do not see her.
Okay, and you said she was wearing pink Minnie Mouse pajamas. Anything else you may be wearing?
Her beads are pink.
Beats are pink?
Yeah, she's got braids. I mean, I don't know if she got on Crocs or with shoes, because she just puts on play shoes, but I don't, ma'am, it's not no way that she could have got far.
All right. Do you have any neighbors around the area that you're familiar with she might be going to?
No, we don't talk to none of these people. None of these people, because they all mostly do drugs. I don't associate myself with that.
Have you checked with neighbors to see if they have seen her?
No, ma'am. I'm literally, I called you 10 minutes after I stepped outside. The cops are pulling up right now.
All right, go ahead and talk to them, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no
I could not be a 911 operator. Of course, I know you want to gather information and all that stuff. But my very first question, after she said there's crackheads in the back, then why did you leave her out there? Maybe that might be too harsh, but obviously not, because she's a murderer or accused murderer. Excuse me. Let's get over into the AI breakdown, y'all, just to see what else we can find out and just wrap this case up. It's a tragic situation no matter how you look at it. And if they did what they did to that little girl, they need to be in jail for the rest of their lives. Simple as that. So let's get over into this. So as we know, the parents of the 4-year-old Javeayah, I might have spelled that. I definitely spelled her name wrong. Javeayah Harris has been arrested and charged in connection with her death. The parents. They believe that she was murdered last month before she was reported missing. Her father, 23, and her mother, 22, both face charges of homicide by child abuse. And the mother is an additional charge of filing a false police report. And they appeared in court July 5th. So on June 30th, she ended up calling that 911, which we heard, saying that she disappeared while she was playing near the chicken coop at the home. This marked a massive multi-agency search spanning over 5,000 acres. According to the newly released arrest warrants, investigators and confessions from the parents revealed that she died sometime between May 1st and June 15th, 2026. The parents allegedly left her body inside the home for weeks before disposing of it elsewhere. Warrants stated that Herring caused a fatal injury, and her father allegedly did nothing to seek medical attention for the child and actively helped conceal her death. The exact nature of her injuries remained redacted in court documents. While the criminal charges have been filed, her body is still missing to this day. They have shifted from a missing persons case to a recovery operation. Now, the main reason they want recovery is to get more accurate details on how she died, to see if the charges can be increased. So investigators noted that Herring gave birth to a new baby on July 1st, 2026, just one day after reporting her missing. That infant has since been safely placed with relatives. Yeah, she can't stay with them. And this is absolutely tragic, y'all. Absolutely tragic case. And the craziest part, she gave birth to a newborn baby on July 1st, just one day after reporting her missing. Pregnant. Now we have to keep up with this case, but I feel like the real question is, will they find her body? Hopefully they will. But in general, the mother and father sound like they need to be in jail for a very long time. Homicide by child abuse. I wonder what exact abuse she went through. Hopefully we'll be able to hear that. But why do this to a 4-year-old child? Truly, why? And the story never makes sense. That's my very first question as a police officer. If I would have been interviewing her as soon as they called that 911 call, first thing, well, why'd you leave her outside? Well, I just went in for a second to cook some dinner. But then you say there's crackheads outside? Yeah, but they don't never come over here. But why are you worried about them then? See, this is a crazy case, y'all. But there are too many awful parents in this world. 4 years old. There's too many awful people in this world. But let me know your thoughts on that situation, y'all. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. It's an absolutely tragic case. We will keep up with it to see if there anything else pops out that we need to hear about. But let me know your thoughts, y'all.